Stick around to the end because I'm going to tell you why this isn't quite the exciting story you might think it is. And if you ever catch yourself watching other people living their best life, oh my God, they're doing awesome. Take this story into consideration. But first things first, a year ago, I couldn't afford to go to baseball games. I remember buying, this was less than a year ago, I bought a standing room only ticket to a Cubs game, and that was all I could afford. That was all I could afford. I didn't even bring any food. I lived right up the street from Wrigley Field, so I ate before I got there. I then brought some meat sticks. I think I brought some chops. I got the free hot dog condiments because at Wrigley Field you can get the condiments for free. Don't tell anyone, but I got the free Wrigley Field condiments, the tomatoes, the pickles, the peppers, and I put them all over my beef sticks that I brought with me. I brought my water bottle with me, and that's all I could afford. And then yesterday was opening day, and I bought a ticket and I got two hot dogs. And I was on the clock the whole time with Kinsey Foods barbecue sauce, some of the best damn barbecue sauce you ever tried. And all in all, the price that I paid for my ticket and my hot dogs, it was about a wash with what I was getting paid to do. But here's the thing, I was getting paid to do it. It was a win. But first things first, let's check ourselves every time we see people living their best lives, because it may or may not be the actual shiny thing you think it is. For me, this was progress. This was a win. And a year ago, I was not a TikTok live host. I was not making content. I was not getting paid to go to a baseball game. And yeah, there's some other things I'm figuring out with my career, my personal life, and my finances. Hell, I'm still paying off debt. So again, let's not compare ourselves to the people who we think have this awesome life because we don't know what else they have going on. But the thing is, I think we also don't know what's waiting for us around the corner. I was working on jobs to pay the bills and I was stressed as hell. And then at the end of last year, I got a wonderful TikTok job with a company called Reinvent the Lemon, or as we like to say, your number one spray before you go bathroom spray to your number two problem. And I started TikTok live hosting for them. And then a few months after that, I got an offer to start doing TikTok lives for Kinsey Foods barbecue sauce. And there are other things that are on the pipeline that could work out in my favor to make this a full-time job. It's not right now. As a matter of fact, later on today and Sunday, I'm going to another odd job that I don't want to go to. I might have to work outside. I hate working outside in the cold. It's March in Chicago, which means it's cold. I hate that. So my life's also not perfect, but I get that win. And not only that, I get that win because of an opportunity that I didn't even know existed before. I think we look at our right here, right now, thinking it's forever. And I think we forget to trust. Trust in what is happening around the corner. Now, I had to work to find that job. I had to look for it. I had to prepare for it. I had to put myself in a position to make the relationships with Kinsey Foods before I got the offer. So it's not to say just trust and everything's going to work out. But it is to say that the work you're doing today could open doors that you don't even know exist. Are you ready to trust? If you are, hit that like button and drop a comment. I'm looking for my first 50 free subscribers right here on Substack. There's a paid version just if you want coaching, but otherwise, all my weekly mental health articles and Talks with Tony from the Cold Plunge Show are free. Thank you all so much. This has been Talks with Tony from Sweat House, my favorite infrared sauna and cold plunge studio, where I go almost every single day. As of right now, they are not a sponsor. I just really like this. And I always like to share with you things that are working for me, for my mental, physical health, and emotional well-being. Speaking of which, keep taking care of yourself, friend. Nobody taught us this. We are doing our best in a really messy world, my friend. And speaking of which, let's remember that we can all be a little bit messy and still get closer to those things that we want and those doors that we don't even know exist yet. I'll talk to you soon. Hashtag not perfect. Let's go get them, friends.